Hello and welcome to a new Cardfight Vanguard 0 video. This episode is going to be more of a kind of, it's been the first time in a little while that I've just done a pretty generic, general sort of video where I kind of go through stuff, right? Got a bit of housekeeping to do in terms of just a few menial tasks that I want to kind of get done, maybe grade up a little bit, that kind of thing. So previously I was trying to do ranked battles to get VP. You'll notice I actually have more VP than I did when I ended that video, and that's because I did some off-screen character fights. I used up a handful of my stamina to do some more quick fights with Misaki off-screen, and if you can see there, that's how many of the material I have now. And apparently that was enough to just get me the 100,000 VP, so I actually have the extra sentinel medal now, so I guess I'm gonna go and spend that and get the perfect guard that I need. So I'll go to item exchange, guardian medal, and well, yeah, I'm gonna go and get Battle Sister Chocolate because she's the one I want, basically. I'm still sticking to, and there you go, that's how you know I'm real. Like, anyone else would have just went for the Kagero one there. But no, I'm locking it in. I'm going Oracle Think Tank. And in fact, actually, that... And maybe I should have done this first before I got that premium guard. Before I got that perfect guard. But I actually do want to see what Kageros I have. Okay, so... Because I haven't actually paid all that much attention to which Kageros I do and don't have. So, okay, I've got quite a lot of commons and stuff. I should probably go all to see which ones I'm missing. Okay. So... is that a common? Yeah, that's a common. I don't have any of that. I guess I'll just quickly craft that. Just so that I have it. Because again, the cool thing with crafting, I've said it before, I'll say it again, I'll keep saying it till the end of time. Just craft the commons anyway. Maybe once more clans get added later on, it'll be a bit difficult to kind of keep a track of having every common, but right now there is no reason to not have every common in the game. Like, you may as well just craft them. You get the crafting materials super easy. It's the triple res and it's just the res and above that you need to worry about weighing up whether or not you should get them. So like, even if I'm not really wanting to run Kagero, I know that I'm going to benefit from having them because of certain like story missions and grade up missions and that kind of thing, where they'll be like, hey, if you want to do well in these missions, do the thing with a Kagero deck. So I don't have any Dragonic Overlord, but if I'm correct, in an upcoming season, Dragonic Overlord will actually become very easy to get via VP. At least that's what I'm under the impression of, so I guess we'll see. So we're going to build more of these. Just crafting. Like so. And, okay, so now we are going to... Is that all of them? Yeah, I think that's all the commons at least. Oh, I need more copies of this. Excuse me here, just grabbing some commons. I know, not the most exciting thing in the world. But, this was probably the thing I should have done off screen, but hey, oh well. I haven't properly taken a look at the Kageros. I'm very much the kind of player where I was told, like, before I even started playing the game for the very first time, that Kageros were like the top deck to look at, and don't worry, I will be taking a closer look at why Kagero are the top deck in a future video. I just need to do a little bit more research before we get to that point, but we will be doing that, don't worry. I saw a couple people here and there asking, hey, why are Kageros good? And what kind of decks should I be running if I'm doing Kagero? We'll get to that. And I think I crafted... Okay, this one's slightly more expensive, actually. I don't know if I want to... Oh, that's because he's an SP. Whoops. I was trying to avoid crafting SPs. Whoops. Well, it's not the end of the world. I only used up a handful of crafting materials. Okay, so... And in fact, I'm actually going to get back the crafting material I spent there by doing this daily mission. I haven't been doing the best job of this in the world, but if you can, try and do all of your daily missions every single day, just because that's going to give you a lot of items, as you can see here. Like, if you can do 7 daily missions, which I think is all of them, it's either all of them or it's most of them. If you can do 7 a day, that's 30 gems, and so that's like 4 days, and you'll have more than enough to get 1 pack every 4 days. So if you can, make sure you do those. Very useful. Okay, so what would I want to do next? I want to go into deck building and take another look at my Oracle think tanks. Like I said, this is more of a menial busy work episode, which I kind of apologize for, but I think, you know, not every episode is just going to be constant ranked fights and stuff. So, I'm trying to think about what I want to do here with this deck, because I know there's something about this deck that isn't working quite well. So I'm thinking, see, I really like Gemini, but I think I'm going to put Gemini down to 2 copies, and I'm going to put him in there, and then I'm going to craft, yeah, I'm going to craft another Circle Magus. It's going to send me back quite a few crafting materials, but I really want another Circle Magus. She's a really good card to have a playset of. So hopefully that move there, by putting another Perfect Guard and another Circle Magus in there, will benefit me, basically. So, okay, so what else are we wanting to kind of do here? I'm hoping I don't need to craft any more cards for now. Oh, actually, there were some grade 2s I didn't love. Yeah, I don't love this grade 2 here. He's not my favorite. I don't hate him, but I'm thinking we might be able to do a little better. Like, for example, what is this card? When it Soul Charge? That's not bad. I think we have some good Soul Blast cards. I really want to be getting more grade 3s, so maybe I shouldn't have spent that Circle Magus, because like, I already have quite a lot of good grade 1s. Whereas my grade 3s are definitely a lot more thin than that. So maybe I should have put that towards, like, I don't know, crafting. Yeah, I would have had enough to craft another Sakia or another Apollon if I did that. Although I'm still pretty close to getting those 2, so maybe I'll do that. Yeah, I think I'm going to hold off getting... Alright, fine. Yeah, fine, I'll buy a couple more packs. I highly doubt... See, this is the problem with the packs. You're not guaranteed to get anything useful at all, is the thing. That's kind of the big problem. Whoops, I accidentally pressed the card button, not the shop button. Excuse me there. Okay, fine, we'll open. See, the cool thing is we have been doing pretty well at saving up packs, because I'll show you how many I have here, and it's quite a lot if I remember correctly. So 18,000 gems and 24 pack tickets. So that's 32, 42, I think that's 42 packs, which those going towards my Angel Feather, that's sick. I'm pretty sure I set myself the rule that I'm not going to be touching tickets, so that's 24 tickets just going straight towards the Angel Feathers. Most of those tickets recently I've been getting from just login bonuses and stuff. There was an early, like for the first week or so, the game was worldwide out. They just gave you a ticket every single day. And also, you get tickets by earning VP. So even if you've earned your perfect guards from the VP, you still want to be getting as much VP as possible so you can get more packs. So there's your tip, free-to-play players, which I'm assuming is most of you, because I mean, I'm not going to judge how you spend your money, but there's no real reason to spend real money at this point. You're as long as you can choose one of these 4 clans and go all in on them, you should be able to build a good deck. Now, of course, I'm holding back intentionally because I'm saving up the Angel Feathers, but if you really like one of these 4 clans, then you should have no problem building a good deck for these clans. So, okay, so we've got 18,000 gems. We'll get a few. We'll actually get 5, because we haven't bought any in a while, so yeah, let's get 5. But again, I'm very hesitant to do that, because I'm not sure if I'll even get anything that I need is the problem. I might get some crafting material at the very least. I don't know. I guess we'll see. So, oh, Perfect Guard. That's already pretty good. Kagero's Perfect Guard is a very good card to have. So, okay, that's already not bad. Not planning on running Kagero anytime soon, but having a perfect... Ooh! Alright, game. I think I'm getting your message here. You want me to run Kagero. Yep, there's the Circle Magus I just crafted. God damn it. Oh, you're seeing the pattern here now. Common. Yeah, that was kind of a useless pack. Again, you don't want to be getting any commons, because you could just craft those. But, I mean, you're gonna get commons. They're commons. So, yep, Marin, that was kind of, like, yeah, that was pretty piss. Maybe something here? Okay. I mean, at the end of the day, I can't complain. I got a perfect guard and a triple rare for Kagero, which is definitely this game going, hey, you idiot, just go for Kagero. But the thing is, I've been trying to avoid that because I specifically don't like playing the highest meta deck unless it's like the coolest deck ever in terms of like unique effects and stuff. But Kagero is a straightforward clan. It's a very just like, here's your brute force clan, and it's also just like the best. And so I don't really see any reason to use it other than, of course, easy wins. But I mean, easy wins aren't why I'm playing, you know? I'm kind of intentionally setting myself to hard mode with Oracle Think Tanks, which I know that's weird, but that's just how I like playing it. I think Oracle Think Tanks have the coolest effect out of, like, the coolest playstyle out of any of the 4 so far, and I get a exchange voucher there, so 9 more of those, and I get to make up one of the 5 packs I spent. So yeah, once I've got all of the Sentinel medals I need to get all of those Oracle Think Tanks, I will then be saving up 4 Sentinel medals for Angel Feathers too, by the way. And also, if you have 4 Sentinel medals, then you are really far ahead of the AI and the story mode, because the story mode doesn't tend to use those. So if you have those, that's why the critting strategy is so good, because they can't really do much against it. It's not as good against, you know, ranked mode real players because they're more likely to have the 4 perfect guards, but yeah. Just having 4 like, you can have the shittiest deck ever made, honestly, just the most random ass cards, but if you have those 4 perfect guards in your deck, you have quite the advantage. And I'd say that's probably the closest to pay to win this game gets. I know the crafting can be a little bit pay to win, but I still think this game, I'd still like to think this game revolves around actually learning the systems, knowing how to take advantage of them, and rewarding you for knowing how the game works, rather than just being straight up pay to win. Because I still think you can be a paid player who spends quite a lot of money on this game and still be pretty shit, honestly. I think the more you know about this game, the more it rewards you. That's what I like to think. I do have a video upcoming that I want to make that will kind of delve into the whole, like, is it pay to win kind of thing a little more, but I'd like to think it isn't. So okay, we're gonna open our decks, because oh boy, I have not like looked at this Kagero deck in ages. I've really been avoiding it. Okay, so we're gonna want to put our perfect guard in, because I mean, fucking duh. Oh boy, this is a garbage deck, by the way. I'm just looking at this right now, and oh boy, this is not good. Yeah, okay, so we got that triple rare, so we're gonna put him in, and we got another one. Oh, nope. Put him back in, yeah, and then we got another one. So we've got 2 triple rares for Kagero, both of them grade 3, and we have that's the thing, with the cards that I currently have, that you're looking at right now, I probably could build a really good deck here. That's the funny part. Maybe I will do that. Maybe at some point in the near future, if you guys are interested, I'll like quickly put together a decent Kagero deck and take it to ranked mode and see just how easily I can score some wins, especially compared to my Oracle Think Tanks. That'll be super interesting to see, because of course I know my Oracle Think Tanks better. Like, I'm more familiar with how those work. I guess I'll just take one of those out for now. It's fine. I don't plan on using Kagero in this video, so I'll just look at that off screen properly. But it'll be interesting to compare how well my Oracles do compared to how well my Kageros do, because I'm not as familiar with Kagero. I haven't really been paying attention to the deck or anything, but just by quickly slapping together the cards I do currently have, my 2 triple rares and my perfect guard, will I still be able to do better than I usually do my Oracles is the thing. that's something I want to test. I might do that next, actually. That seems like a fun idea for a video. So, okay, more busy work, more busy work. So what do we want to do? I guess I want to grade up, right? I want to earn more VP, but we're going to be doing some rank stuff in the future video anyway, so that's fine. I guess I just want to stop neglecting story mode so much. Yeah, it wants me to clear right 17, and it wants me to win 4 times against Kamui, and 4 times against Kai, so that's the quick fight stuff. So, let's see, how much have we actually done? So, yeah, we still need to fight Kai. We'll do that next time. We'll do that once we've actually put together a decent Kagero deck. Yeah, let's go against Kamui. So it wants me to fight him 4 times on easy or higher, so let's just do 4 quick fights and just see how that goes. Should go pretty well, right? And then that'll immediately give me everything I need to clear off that objective, hopefully. Assuming that all worked well. Yep, that seems to have done that. So I can receive that. And then do that. And then I guess we can just do some story stuff, right? So this is the part where I come clean, and kind of mention that I had a recording mishap, which means that I did a story mission that the recording didn't save successfully for. A couple videos or so ago, I said that I had some recording issues. This is what that's referring to. I guess I'll redo it. Fuck it. It'll take 5 minutes. You know, it'll take 5 minutes. I'd feel weird about not doing it, but yeah. It's a very, very simple, very easy, very heavily scripted ME fight where she uses Oracle Think Tanks. So there's nothing really here that you were missing out on, and in fact most of you have already played this mission, but I may as well do it again on screen. The only thing I'm missing out on is a handful of stamina, and I've already got plenty. So, it's not the biggest deal. So, yeah. Right now, at the moment, until I figure out a more efficient strategy, I'm kind of keeping my stamina around 500 or 600, just because I like having excess just in case. I know that if I get my stamina all the way down, it'll start replenishing itself for a little bit, up to around 50. But I don't like the idea of having that little amount, you know? I still want to have more than enough that I can keep playing the game indefinitely, and more than enough that I can do a bunch of crafting when I feel the need to. So we're gonna battle, and as you can see, this is very scripted, very railroaded, and honestly kind of drawn out. They're not really letting me do all that much damage, because they're intentionally giving me cards and triggers that won't really let me do anything, so I'm just gonna have to sit here. And you know what, let's try out the auto fight mode, fuck it. Because I've already finished this card fight, and this will just show you how kind of railroaded this is and everything. This is my like first time properly using the auto fight mechanic, because I don't see the point in that, but hey, it's a good way of showing off this card fight. So yeah, she's gonna attack with that, and then attack with that, and she's not even gonna get a trigger. And see, as I mentioned, she's getting really good cards here, like, you know, these cards are pretty good here, you know, and she's got a bunch of grade 3s and and 2 Amaterasu's in her hand. Like, so her deck is really good. It's just so handholdy and railroaded that it's just not letting her do anything. Like, the top card in the deck there was fucking Wise Man, which is useless at this point. And yeah, a Silent Tom, which again is useless at this point. Silent Tom is an extremely powerful card, but you gotta know when and how to use him for him to be extremely powerful. You want to be attacking with him as the front rear guard when they're low on health, because Silent Tom's ability stops them from using their perfect guard, which basically means that you win. Basically, if they have very little health left and you use Silent Tom, then you win. there's nothing they can do about it. But if you use Silent Tom in any other context, then he's garbage. But I mean, that's the point, right? He's so over, and see, look, she's checking her perfect guards here. Like, that's drawing this card fight out so much, and she won with like 0 hesitation there. Like, so I don't really understand the point of that one. I know the story mode gets ridiculously hard later on, with Goki and Kyo, but yeah, not yet. Okay, so we're gonna skip this because, again, who cares? It's Emmy fighting Morikawa. If you really care, you'd see the anime by now. And okay, so what else are we gonna be doing this episode? Because let's see. Oh, we gained VP from. Oh, I was gonna say we gained VP from that, but it's actually more likely that we gained VP from Quick Fighting Kamui 4 times. I kind of forgot that I even did that. Okay, so should we do more of the story? Maybe. What is the next story match? I kind of want to go back and sort of yeah, Team Q4 had for. Oh god, I remember this part of the anime. When using Royal Paladin, within 6 turn, within 4 damage or less. Let's do this, but let's actually look at our Royal Paladin deck quickly. So let's customize. Let's build deck even. That's better. Yeah, I don't think this is the best deck I could be making with this current setup. So let's see what we can do here. Well, we have a Blaster Blade we're not using, so, I mean, we'll put that in there. Oh, that's the wrong card I took out. Whoops. Yeah, okay, let's put him back in, like so, and we'll take out him, like so, and, okay, so we've got her as well. So we're going to want her to go in deck too. And, yeah, we'll take him out. Put her in. I don't love... Yeah, I don't love him. I do like him though, so I'll put... he's alright. What I'll do actually is I'll take one of him out and one of him out and put 2 of him in. Because I like him. And then for grade 3s, how many good grade 3s do we have? Not many. Okay, so we're just going to kind of have to live with the grade 3s we do have. Trigger set. So I kind of want... Ooh, let's see. I kind of want more crits is what I want. And then I think I might set this to a stand. And so that's a lot of crits, and then I think I might, I don't know actually. Do I need stands? I feel like I could benefit from them, but I feel like I'd benefit from crits, draws, and heals more, so I think I'm going to do that and just see how it works. Hopefully this isn't one of the more difficult story missions, so I can just kind of survive it anyway. And let's fight. So, yes, I remember this. This was like the first proper tournament that they went to. At least the first like non-shop tournament. So, there's that. And we're going to card fight this guy. God, I remember the cloaked people from the beginning of the 2011 anime. I feel like they were like a direct parody of like Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I remember the joke with them being fairly funny. So we're going to put... you know what? We're going to put them back in. Because I'd rather use them as triggers. Yeah. I think I'd rather use them as triggers, honestly. Because that's kind of how I'm planning on taking things here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Like so. And then I'm going to place that. I want to think very carefully about this. I'm going to place that there. And then I'm going to place... Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh well, that's fine. Yeah, I'll do that. And it's my first turn anyway, so I can't do that. Oh no, I should have used their effect then. Whoops. Well, this is going swimmingly. This is the best it's ever been. Okay, so he's going to attack there. He's going to get a crit because fucking, I mean, obviously. So these story missions are really scripted. They're basically guaranteed to get whatever they get in their drive checks and everything. So you just got to kind of work through it and just kind of hope you survive. So, okay. I want to send out Blaster Blade, but his effect only works when he's placed. So I think I'd rather wait until next turn to use him, if you know what I mean, so that I can actually take full advantage of his effect. So what I'll do is I'll place that out there like so, and then I guess I'll do this, and then I'll activate this skill, and then I'll get rid of Star Drive Dragon because he's garbage, and then that'll let me put that there, like so, and then I can battle, and then I'll do this attack. I won't get anything because obviously he's going to get his perfect guard, but you know what, I'd rather he waste it there anyway, and then I'll do this. And then I'll go through, and he won't get anything. Okay. And then, yeah, I'll do that. So he's going to ride and nail him. Lot of Kageros. Lot of Kageros. Even when he's just playing story mode, lot of Kageros. In fact, I think I ran into more Kageros during the storyline than I have in the ranked mode at this point, which is interesting, not something I would have expected. The interesting thing about the 2011 anime is because, of course, that was the very beginning of Vanguard, so not many clans actually had, like, cards released for them at that point. So, at the very beginning, yeah, most people were just sticking to the very few clans that had support for them at that time. So, it is interesting to see a lot of characters, like, before they actually got the cards that they were known for having, which is super interesting. So, we're going to send out Alfred, because, I mean, obviously, and now we're going to take advantage of Blaster Blade's effect. So, we'll get rid of that one there, like so. And I don't want to activate his ability, I'll just battle. I'll just do this, like so. And then, no, I'd rather, yeah, I'd rather attack with Alfred, because I'm more likely to actually get this attack with Blaster Blade and his boost that way, like so. And that'll be another attack through. So as long as we can survive this next turn, we should be golden. Yeah. So, okay. Yep, that's going to go through. He's not going to get any triggers. That's fine. In fact, that's good. I'm going to get a crit. Would have preferred to get a crit earlier, but, you know, that's okay. We still have our perfect guard, and it's our turn, so we're basically guaranteed to win this. And now we can send out a Blaster Blade to use his effect. We can't actually, because he doesn't have anything powerful enough to be worth using the effect on, so even better, basically. And then, yeah, I guess we'll just do this, and that should end him, basically. And, yeah, that ends him. Okay. Pretty easy win, pretty basic stuff. Yeah, this was I guess, a less eventful. I guess the pack opening was pretty cool. Getting those triple rares, that was definitely a good one. But other than that, yeah, this was basically an episode of just busy work and just catching up on other stuff. That's the thing. Now that I've played ranked mode and everything, that's kind of all I want to do in the game anymore. Just because that game mode is like by far and away so much more fun than the other game modes, and I feel like most people will agree with me there. Nah, dude, the My Room feature is the best one. What are you talking about? Yeah. So next time, yeah, I think next time I might try actually doing the Kagero ranked mode thing and actually building a decent Kagero deck. So I'll see you next time with that then. Yeah, see you later with some more Cardfight Vanguard 0.